Although the memo requires school districts to take affirmative steps, it does not prescribe the content of these steps. It does, however, explain that federal law is violated if students are excluded from effective participation in school because of their inability to speak and understand the language of instruction. National origin minority students are inappropriately assigned to special education classes because of their lack of English skills. Programs for students whose English is less than proficient are not designed to teach them English as soon as possible, or if these programs operate as a dead-end track, or parents whose English is limited do not receive school notices or other information in a language they can understand. In its 1974 decision in Lau versus Nichols, the United States Supreme Court upheld OCR's 1970 memo. The basis for the case was the claim that the students could not understand the language in which they were being taught. Therefore, they were not being provided with an equal education. The Supreme Court agreed, saying that there is no equality or treatment merely by providing students with the same facilities, textbooks, teachers, and curriculum. For students who do not understand English are effectively foreclosed from any meaningful education. The case reaffirmed that all students in the United States, regardless of native language, have the right to receive a quality education. It also clarified that equality of opportunity does not necessarily mean the same education for every student, but rather the same opportunity to receive an education. Therefore, one can state that an equal education cannot happen if the understanding of the language of instruction is absent. Congress passed the Equal Educational Opportunity Act, EEOA, within weeks of the Lau versus Nichols ruling, mandating that no state shall deny equal education opportunity to any individual. By the failure by an educational agency to take appropriate action to overcome language barriers that impede equal participation by students in an instructional program. This was an important piece of legislation because it defined what constituted the denial of education opportunities. Federal mandates require that programs for English language learners be based on effective research-based practices. These approaches make learning more accessible. Models that do not embrace deficit, for example, start with what students already know and work toward a more academic understanding of the subject matter, work best. In addition, creating a climate that sustains cognitive engagement and the love for reading with academic content is imperative. Above all, instruction that focuses on the individual learner within the overall context of classroom, school, and community offers the best chance for success. English language learners come to the U.S. with varying abilities. Some were highly educated in their country of origin and are able to function at or above grade level. But when the case is reversed, educators are significantly challenged by middle and high school English language learners with limited experience in formal schooling, whose academic skills are below grade level, or whose literacy is not fully developed in their native language. On the one hand, these learners require instruction in the basic concepts and skills necessary for academic success, including how to study and take notes, and how to participate in class discussion. On the other hand, the academic system depends on meeting increasingly sophisticated standards and English language assessments. It is therefore critical to remember that even when students are not fluent in English or are not formally educated, rather than focusing exclusively on basic and or remedial skills, it is important to offer lessons designed to develop critical knowledge using content that reflects students' lives, interests, and culture. With all of these challenges, by bringing a rich diversity to schools, English language learners have been successful and have much to add to the American educational tapestry.